Today, we move from decision to perception. It is not enough to know your direction internally. Your potential clients also need to see it, understand it, and remember it. This is where positioning and branding come together. Positioning is the place you want to occupy in the client's mind. Branding is the set of signals that helps the client place you there. If positioning is unclear, branding becomes a decoration. If branding is inconsistent, positioning stays invisible. Many people hear the word branding and immediately think about logos, colors, fonts, and visual identity. These things matter, but they are not the whole brand. A logo can make you look more professional, but it cannot explain why your client should trust you. Colors can make your website look better, but they cannot replace a clear message, relevant proof, or a strong client experience. Before a potential client asks for a quote, they have already started judging your business. They may have seen your website, your LinkedIn profile or pros profile, and reviews from your previous clients. From these small signals, they form a quick opinion. Does this provider look professional, relevant, and trustworthy? That opinion is shaped by your positioning and your brand. This matters because services are difficult to judge before buying. A client may not know whether a translation is accurate before it is delivered. They may not know whether an interpreter is suitable before the event takes place. They may not know whether a localization project will protect their brand voice until the audience reacts. So they use visible signs to reduce uncertainty. That is why branding is not just about looking good. Branding helps the client feel safer choosing you. Let's take an example. Imagine a freelance translator who specializes in legal translation. If their website is outdated, their service description is vague, their email looks informal, and their quotes does not explain the process, the client may hesitate, even if the translator is excellent. Now imagine the same translator with a calm, professional website, clear information about legal and official documents, a simple explanation of the process, relevant testimonials, and emails that guide the client step by step. The service may be the same, but the feeling is different. The second version creates more trust before the work begins. And this is the role of branding. It makes your professionalism visible. A strong brand does not need to be expensive or complicated. It needs to be clear, consistent, and credible. For small businesses, this is good news. You do not need to look like a global company. You need to look like the right choice for your client. There are 5 brand signals worth reviewing. The first signal is clarity. When someone lands on your website or profile, can they quickly understand what you do and who it is for? If the client has to work too hard, they may leave. Clarity does not mean writing long explanations. It means using specific words, clear service names, and simple guidance. A good test is this. Would a potential client understand your offer in 10 seconds? Better even 5 seconds. The second signal is credibility. Your brand should give the client reasons to trust you. This can include testimonials, qualifications, certifications, memberships, case examples, client feedback, or a clear explanation of your process. The point is not to show everything. The point is to show enough evidence to reduce doubt. The third signal is consistency. Your website, LinkedIn profile, proposals, emails should feel like they belong to the same business. If your website sounds formal, your LinkedIn profile sounds casual, your proposal looks outdated, and your email signature is incomplete, the client receives mixed signals. Consistency makes you feel more stable and reliable. The fourth signal is distinctiveness. This means there should be something recognizable about your business. It could be your area of expertise, your tone of voice, your visual style, your practical advice, your way of explaining complex topics, or the kind of client problems you discuss again and again. Clients forget generic providers. They remember clear patterns. The fifth signal is experience. Branding is not only what client sees before they contact you, it is also how they feel during the process. Do you reply clearly? Do you explain next steps? Do you ask the right questions? Do you make the quote easy to understand? Do you warn the client about possible risks? Do you follow up after delivery? Each interaction either builds or weakens trust. This is where many businesses lose brand value without realizing it. They may have a good website, but their response to inquiries is unclear. They may promise quality, but their proposal looks rushed. They may say they are client-focused, but the client has to chase them for updates. In these cases, the brand promise and client experience do not match. A useful way to think about branding is this: your brand is the pattern clients notice. One message, one design, one email, or one post will not build a strong brand on its own. But when the same level of clarity, professionalism, and care appears again and again, people begin to trust patterns. This is especially important now, when clients compare human service providers with cheaper tools, platforms, and automated options. If your brand only says translation or language services, the client may compare you mainly on price and speed. If your brand shows judgment, process, expertise, and responsibility, you become a safer choice. Your expertise is often invisible before the sale. The client cannot see how you check terminology, prepare for an assignment, review context, manage risk, or protect the message. Branding should bring some of that invisible work to the surface. You can do this through practical details. Add a short how it works section to your website. Explain what information you need before quoting. Show a short case example. Add a testimonial that mentions a specific result. Create a proposal section explaining how you reduce risk. Write content that answers the real question clients ask before buying. Branding also affects pricing. A weak brand often pushes the conversation towards cost because the client sees little difference between providers. A strong brand makes value easier to see. Price still matters, but it is no longer the only thing the client notices. Branding should not be fake. It should make your real strengths easier to recognize. If your strength is personal attention, show it. If your strength is technical accuracy, show it. If your strength is speed with clear communication, show it. The mistake is assuming clients will discover your value themselves. Many will not. They are busy, cautious, or comparing options quickly. Your brand needs to help them understand why you are worth trusting. So here is the main takeaway from this lesson. Positioning is what you want to be known for. Branding is how that positioning becomes visible and trusted. Together, they help clients understand faster why you are the right choice. If you found these insights useful and want a more structured way to learn about marketing, sales, and customer behavior, I'd like to invite you to the Translator Growth Accelerator community on School. It's a friendly, practical space for translators, interpreters, and boutique LSPs with short express lessons, direct feedback, community support, templates, and resources designed to help you apply what you learn and grow your business. Our approach is ask, act, share, and support. You'll find the link in the description below this video. I hope to see you there.